Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are at. Welcome back to Treetop Mystic 4. My name is Rainy. I got a message today. I tried 3 times to get this fucking thing out. And if it's not one thing, it's another. It's the audio, it's the background noise, it's me tripping over my own words. But any damn way, hello. I felt pulled once again to this deck, the Starseed Oracle. My 53 cards, beautiful deck, beautiful illustrations, very lovely, very soft, very charming, really gentle with the messages in comparison to this one, which has quite a lot of teeth. Mm, mean little deck, but always deeply loving, nevertheless. So I pulled the Great Severing, which is Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. And ironically, when I try to soften myself to love, that's where I find that I am actually driven towards anger. Because softening yourself requires a vulnerability. You have to be willing to let yourself be cracked the fuck open by life, by people, experiences, animals, all of it. And that's not always fun, but it is possible and it is absolutely necessary for growth. You cannot stay comfy and grow. Nothing can stay comfy and grow. A seed is not comfy when it starts to break open and let in light and let out those unfurling roots. A snake is not comfy when it has to wriggle itself out of its own fucking skin. No such thing as comfy. So softening yourself to love, ironically, feels like a sort of splitting open to let in more light. And where that conflict comes in, I feel a lot of inner conflict, like trying to figure out, if should I hoard my love and my softness? Should I become icy? Should I harden myself? Trying to figure out the spaces where I'm supposed to pour that love into. And you can't stick love inside of stagnation. You can't stick stagnation inside of love. That's rotten, and it's not going to work. So I have to learn where to, I have to decide I can't really treat everyone the same, but that also doesn't mean that I have to stop being myself. But there will be moments where you are going to mourn past versions of yourself. And maybe those versions don't have to die completely, but again, you have to be smart as to where you're letting yourself shine. Be careful with your shine. So just try to reach. I don't